Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another map mod review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sherwood Park Farm version 2.1 map by Idee5464. File size for this is 105 megabytes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain a few things regarding this map. We'll go over and take a look at any extra fruit types as well as your salt points. We'll take a look at the field sizes and prices as well as your starting fleet. Then we will end with a tour of the map. So let's get started. Okay, here we are over on the Sherwood Park Farm version 2.1 map by Stevie and Idee5464. File size for this map is 105 megabytes. There's 21 large fields on this map. Now, fields that you own, there's something I have to discuss regarding the purchasing the fields with this map. I'll get back to that, as well as the field sizes and prices. Now, there's 2 extra multi-fruits on this map, which is very cool. There's carrots and onions available on this. There's 9 different sell points as well. Now there's all new fruit icons. I find it very hard to tell in between some of those, like the straw and the hay and the grass. They all look the same. They just got different like squiggly lines through it. And it's really hard to tell them apart. This here you'll really like. I'll show you that, as well as the newest update, the BGA accepts straw. So you can dump that in there as well. So let's go over and take a look at that map. Now there's 2 or 3 things I have to mention right off the bat. But do you notice anything different about this? The fields are not numbered. Now in single player that might not be a problem because you'll pretty much know where you have to go. But if you played this in multiplayer and you were trying to direct somebody, it would be kind of hard to do without the fields being numbered. So maybe if you could fix that in an update. But besides that, it's a beautiful map, guys. I played this. Stevie made this back in Farming Simulator 15. So all of these gray square areas are empty lots that you can put down placeables. So there's all kinds of potential here. And actually the main farm, another thing I must mention, is not here. There is your farmhouse here where you live. Right here is a big empty lot. Usually this is your main farm, but the cool thing is you can kind of set that up the way you want. We'll talk more about that shortly. Here is all the new icons for all the different fruit types. Look how awesome that is. Now when you're in your vehicles, they'll also come up in the bottom corner of your screen just like that. So much easier to see in between the fruit types here. So if you want to see the rest of them, you're going to have to go over to fruit types 2, and there's your carrots and your onions down the bottom. Now let's go over and look at your 9 different sell points. You got the barn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, everything. Those icons are really handy. They should actually change it to that because that's awesome. Really like that. Okay, so let's take a look at your starting fleet. We'll go over to the garage, get a pretty decent starting fleet, get a Fendt 1038 to start off with, as well as a MAN semi. We have a New Holland CR1090 harvester, the biggest one. We have a pickup truck. We also have a big tipper that, look, beautiful. Holds 48,000 liters. We have a header for that combine as well as a chrome loading wagon. So you do get a little bit to start there, not too bad of a starting fleet. You also get $100,000 to start too. By the way, you own the whole map, so there's no fields to purchase. So yeah, normally there would be a farm here, so you can set that up yourself. Just use the placeables that are in the placeable section of the game and just build it up the way you want. Put your own water tanks in, seed refills, fertilizer stations, all that good stuff. Down here used to be where the cows were. I remember that. So okay, let's begin our tour. I'll bring up my HUD here. So we'll go over and we'll take a look at this field right off the bat. That looks like cotton to me. And we'll shoot right on over to the biogas. Now you can see, I'll give you a vantage point here. It's a very nice map. It's well contained. The fields are fairly square. They're very helper friendly. So there's your entire map right there. We'll keep going on over here to the biogas, the BGA. Like I said, you can put in, you can drop straw off here now, and he upped all the amounts that you can put in at once. There's all kinds of room over there too to put down whatever you want. So yeah, there is your BGA. You got a couple of silage bunkers there as well. Very cool. So either this field or the field below us down in the corner, the Rhino Head field, is the biggest field. Got a wind turbine there. Huge fields. And here's a nice little patch of fields up here. Now these are hedged in and they are impenetrable. The only way in and out of these fields is a tiny little gateway in the front, and they connect in the backs here, so you can bring your harvester through. You may have to detach from your header, but these are all nice fields here. They're all pretty much the same sizes. Now all your forestry, let me explain this, is kind of scattered around. There's a forestry section right here, and there's a river that runs all the way down through this map. Now all along here there's tons of forestry, and there's also little patches here and there, especially in here too, but your main forestry is going to be in here and up in this patch here. So let's move on. You can see everything's hedged there. Beautiful layout to this map. That goes down around, there's bridges there. Okay, we'll swoop in here and take a little look. There's where you're going to sell your logs and your wood chips. This swings around the side there. You can see the road down below, as well as a couple of bridges in around there. Some residential sprinkled in. So yeah, we get a few companies over here. That's your animals, I take it. Oh, that's the spinnery. Okay. There's a place to sell some product there. Another big empty lot, but once the placeables come plentiful, this is going to be a fun map to play on. All these maps are kind of bare bones at the moment, but once they get those placeables going, here is the shop where you're going to buy and sell your vehicles. That's a spinnery again, yes. Couple little spots here you can mow grass. There's grass places all around this map. I know down here used to be a recreation center, like they had a pool in it and stuff. It was all like a glass dome on the outside. I do remember that. Back in, there's a gas station down below. Yeah, back in 15. There's some of your equipment down below. We're getting over to the northeast side of this map. There's a big old field. Got a depot over here. We can sell some product. Yeah, you get all these lots here. There is the dairy down below. Sorry I got that map in your faces, guys. It's kind of hard to navigate the map without it. Okay, we get the biomass down below. There's one of our tractors and tippers down there. Keep heading south. There's some of those fields there. That was a depot up in the corner. Lots of farmland. Get some sugar cane and some sugar beets growing in there. What's this down below? This is Raffinson. Another place for placeables. Yeah, once you get some placeables down, this will be a really, really fun map to play on. There's all kinds of potential for adding to this map. So we'll bring it across the south here. I'll show you some of the forestry as we go up through this. You can see the trees coming up are all the good ones to cut. There's a road here that goes all up along that river. I remember it well. So there is old, no, that's not Rhino Field. It's pretty close to it though. That's Rhino Field over there. I remember playing this one. We were going to take out that whole little thing sticking out there with all the trees on it. We were going to cut them all down and just make it one big field. We never got to it though. Here's the barn down there. You can sell some hanging grass, I'd imagine. Let's take it up to the north here. All kinds of placeable areas, guys. Just tons. And I remember there was a up where the biogas is there. That used to be a second farm, actually. And there is little shortcuts on this map, too. So I think that'll about wrap it up. Beautiful map. We were actually considering this one for our next Let's Play, so let me know what you think of that down below. So there you go, guys. That was the Sherwood Park Farm version 2.1 by Stevie and Ollie 5464. The file size for this map is 105 megabytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help and contribute to the channel. It really helps out. So until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.